Scorpio, welcome to your full moon in Leo reading. I hope this finds you well. As it is hitting your 10th house, very public life, house having to do with your career, your legacy, your status. So perhaps there's something that you are finalizing with that area of your life, hopefully a project. But I do see a lot of pressure coming in, maybe having to do with home, family, sense of belonging, where you reside. Definitely, there is a contrast going on with this energy having to do with your public life, your private life, and emotional security versus material security. And it seems that some of you might be having trouble getting expansion with partnerships. So it seems overall there are security issues being brought up in your partnership. So let's see what the overarching energy is for Scorpio. Field of Dreams. I think there was a movie out in the 90s with Madonna. Why is that coming to my head? Okay. Some of you, there's something about women. Okay, I'm even seeing it here, and even that movie that came to my mind, it was a group of, I think it was a female softball team. I can't recall. Somebody might put some comments down below and remind me. We're going to get some more information on that card towards the end if you stick with me. But I'm definitely getting feminine energy the more I sit with it because of this 3, right? It's like the Empress card, fertility. And I'm seeing women all in that card, and even that movie that popped in my head, a lot of women. Okay, something about women. If you are a male Scorpio, I don't know. This might be about the women in your life. We'll see. The 3 is a really great number for growth and expansion and nurturing something. And I'm seeing some eggs there about fertility. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. I mean, it looks like it's your romantic life. It looks like you have some kind of dreamy offer here, okay? Let's see where this goes. It looks like, now is the time for you to let go of and release anything having to do with, people who are not fair, not honest, not upfront, not giving a fair exchange in a relationship. It's time to let that go. And your power seems to be in partnering, making some plans to partner. And the way you're going to get expansion, well, maybe following that light from within, maybe tapping into your own inner wisdom and how you can live more from your heart. I think you're going to have to follow your passions, okay? You're going to have to be creative and go after what you're passionate about. Okay, so it seems that maybe in the past you have dealt with some immature energies where maybe people didn't feel emotionally secure enough with telling you the truth. I'm not trying to make excuses for them, or, empathize with somebody doing you dirty, all right? But it does seem like you're dealing with people who just did not have the emotional maturity or security to deal with the truth or open up about how they truly felt. And yet I see you're having to kind of let that go. And it might have to do with a situation where you were carrying a lot of burden alone, maybe a one-sided relationship, I'm sorry to say, needing to move on from that and get some positive change in your life so that you can come out of worries and frustrations and maybe even depression that popped out, and get out of this energy where you're not having to be so tight with, money and values and, protecting yourself to a point that is just not healthy. Because you're afraid of people trying to get over on you. It almost seems like there's an issue there that has been something that you've got to close out, a cycle of that. Maybe something over the last 6 months, right? Think about what has gone on in this area of life having to do with your career, your status. It might be a generational legacy type thing, but I think for many of you, something maybe unfair was going on with your career. All right, maybe money taken from you, not getting the truth, not getting paid what you're worth. Okay, somebody not being upfront with you in that area of life. Are you dealing with people who are younger than you? This is another thing. If it's not an emotional maturity issue, it's just younger. Okay. And it seems like it put you under a lot of burden and stress, and maybe financially, yes. And so it's time to close out a cycle of that, which might have been going on over the last 6 months, since August 16th of 2023. Different decisions. What would be an empowering decision for you? I'm getting an interesting message there that some of you, if you have been going it alone, it's time to put that behind you. Or if you've been in relationships where you feel like you might as well be alone, it's time to put that behind you. If in some way your career ambitions have been, you know, putting you in some kind of setback, particularly if you are a business owner or you're dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I'm just seeing there's something unstable, not secure with this person or this business. And I'm seeing that perhaps it might have messed with your sense of self-worth. It might have brought about some workaholism in you, maybe because you're dealing with money being taken from you, status being taken away from you, 10th house, not getting the recognition, not getting the achievement. And yeah, this has brought about a lot of unhappiness and stuck energy that you're having, and maybe because we put in a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice. So it's time for you, I think, to make some empowering decisions on what needs to be sacrificed to bring you security and stability. Maybe with a business, particularly, you know, if you are a business owner. You're going to have to pull back is really what I'm seeing on how to get expansion, because I feel like there's some kind of limitations or restrictions, or feeling like you're being controlled. Somebody in authority, might be a Capricorn or Virgo is relevant. I don't know if you're getting all the information or the correct information. It's like something is evading you and you can't put your finger on why. And I think the advice here is that you're going to have to trust your own intuition. Okay, so to come out of, to live from your heart, I think that you're going to have to perhaps recognize something that you've been passionate about, or get tuned back into what you are passionate about. Something may have reached the point of no return though, and really disappointed you. And it might have to do with information. I'm seeing a lot of communications and somebody not seeing the truth of the situation, and it's like stuck. Getting a lot of stuck energy here. And you having to make a decision about this. Maybe deal with the brutal truth of a situation, that something has been idealized here. If this is not with your career, this could be with a romantic partner, somebody that you're soul tied to. And maybe you need to pull back and reflect on that. Some emotions that you could be feeling, maybe relief, okay? Honestly, you look to be doing pretty damn good. Like, that's pretty mild-mannered, actually, for these emotions. I don't know if this has been going on for a long time and you're just not really, I don't know. Are you surprised or are you not? There's some kind of mixed bag here. Like, surprise, that didn't quite benefit me. I'm getting almost a sarcastic surprise. Like, yeah, oh, big surprise. You are respecting limits. You are respecting power dynamics. Part of you is maybe doing a bit of self-soothing at this time, and that's a good thing. Okay. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. You know, with this Field of Dreams card, I think this is about abundance being yours if you're willing to do the work alongside someone who is actually cultivating growth. And I get the feeling that you have not been alongside such a partner. And that's your challenge, is who you're partnering with. And it could be people in authority, people, soulmates. And so you've got to be really clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, and your talents, knowing that they're divinely inspired and can lead to a great harvest when you share them with others. But again, I'm getting some vibe here that maybe your potential has not been realized yet in this life, because there have been temporary outer conditions imposed upon you in the world. And that might have made you question your own power, given the limitations, when maybe what you need to do is pull back and question, how do you step even more into your power so that you're living from the heart regardless. And I think that's going to be key to your expansion. Be blessed.